Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Diogo's here. Look at him. He's doing great, as you can all tell. That's not a tail kink, by the way. His tail is very straight. It just got caught on my shirt because he's very spiky. So today's video is going to be about, are leopard geckos the best pet reptile? And this is going to be a series of multiple reptiles, so let's get straight into it. This is Echo. She's mainly going to be here so we can find out if these leopard geckos really are the best reptile pet. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, so leopard geckos, they're a small reptile. They only get about like this big, about 7 to 8 inches. But they do get fat. And that's a healthy thing, as you can see here with Echo. The main thing with them is that their tail has to be as thick as their body, or thicker, because their tail holds all their nutrients and it holds all of their vital needs to be able to survive long periods without food in, say, their natural habitat in the wild. Now obviously when they're in captivity, leopard geckos are going to live longer because they get better diets, better veterinary needs, and they also get better feeding, better food here in captivity. So that's what we're going to talk about first, feeding. So the first thing to do with food is obviously when you get crickets or hoppers or locusts or whatever, you're going to want to dust them with this stuff right here. This is calcium powder for dusting your animal's food. Obviously it's for parrots as well. It's for pretty much anything that needs calcium to survive. And obviously because the bugs that you get from a pet shop, they don't have any of the natural vitamins, because most of the time they're not fed or looked after in pet shops. Let's do that. Also with your bugs, first things you can feed to leopard geckos are Morio worms. These are quite a big worm, as you can probably see. Yeah. That carrot in there, obviously you have to gut load your insects, because if you gut load your insects, which is basically just feeding them high nutrient fruits and vegetables, your insects will eat all them nutrients, digest them, and then when you feed them to your animals will be full of nutrients and they'll get that lovely chunky tail that you want them to get and stay at a healthy weight. You can also feed them these wax worms. These are really fattening though, so it's like giving kids chocolate like every day. If you did that, your animal's gonna get obese, so you don't want to do that. Keep it to like a 2 a week kind of thing. You can also give them mealworms. I don't think I'm going to be able to focus on this one. Oh, there we go. You can give them mealworms. You can put them in a bowl that they can't crawl out of, and put them into the leopard gecko's tank, and that'll be perfect for them. They'll just go and pick at them whenever. And the main thing that I like to give my leopard geckos are hoppers. They're like grasshoppers, but I don't know what country they're from. So if I could tell you that I would, but I haven't got a clue. So yeah, that's all for food. Let's move on to the next. Okay, so let's talk about lighting. Leopard geckos, there's a few arguments going on with what leopard geckos should and shouldn't have. One thing leopard geckos definitely shouldn't have is a red light. No reptile should have a red light, because red light produces nothing good for your animal at all. So you're mainly going to want to give, if you're going to do heat lights over heat mats, I'd get a normal Arcadia heat lamp. which is what I have for my bearded dragon enclosure. I'll show you that in a sec. But with leopard geckos, I use heat mats for better digestion for them, because leopard geckos need belly heat to be able to digest their food. I know a lot of people tell me that I'm wrong, but I've been doing it for years, and well, there's proof that it works. So, and it does nothing wrong to your leopard gecko. Echo is fine. All my other leopard geckos are fine, but they do need light. The Arcadia UVB long bulb to go across the top of your tank, that obviously helps them with their bones and making sure that they don't get MBD, which is metabolic bone disease, and that's one way to kill your animal. You don't want to do that at all. It's not good. But other people do use heat bulbs for them. I just don't personally. So that's lighting and heating out of the way. So let's talk about our next category, which is making sure your animal is healthy. Okay, so this is a weighing scale. Put your animal on top of the weighing scale. Leopard geckos measure up in grams. Wow, you're big. You are quite big. But obviously she's got a great pattern. Wow, that's that high yellow. Anything between 50, I believe it's 52 and 100 grams is a healthy leopard gecko. Obviously we can all tell that Echo is healthy. I think she's trying to get down to all the bugs. Obviously we can't let her jump down there. That's not a suitable jump. Oh guys, one sec. Okay, so I've had to put Echo away. She's normally more chill than that, but today she was not playing about. Maybe it's too hot. 1 second. She's a reptile. She loves the heat. This is perfect. So next thing I want to talk to you about is enclosure size and costs, and then handleability for them. Oh, obviously you've seen the handleability. They are handleable and they're not handleable. Many people say they're a great starter pet. No pet is a starter pet, right? They're great to start getting into the hobby, but unless you've done all the research possible, then they're not going to be a good fit. So anyway, enclosure size. Leopard geckos need anything from a 2 foot to a 3 foot tank. They need 3 hides: a warm hide, a cool hide, and a moist hide. Moist is to help them shed, cool is to keep them cool so they can regulate their body temperature from warm to cool, and the warm hide is obviously so they can go and get warm, so they can go and digest that food that they've just ate. Now Echo, she's in a 3 foot. Toothless, he is in a 2 foot. Toothless is right there actually, and Pearl is also in a 2 foot, but Pearl's in a lower 2 foot for a few reasons. She can't climb, like at all, and I really don't want her to hurt herself. She was quite underweight. She has been ever since I had her. She's just stayed around that weight that I've had her since. So she was around 42, 44 grams max. Since I've had her, she's reached up to 52 grams now. We're still working on that because we do want to breed her with Toothless. So I'll show you Toothless and Pearl in a sec. But yeah, that's enclosure size, 2 foot to 3 foot or bigger, whatever you want to do. Just as long as it's not smaller than a 2 foot tank. Costs for these tanks: if you're in the UK, I got my 3 foot for £104, and I got my 2 foots for £74, I believe. So they're not that bad. In the US, I'm not too sure what the prices will be. I'm saying around 250 to 300, depending on where you're going for it. I think Diogo wants to come up. One sec. Okay, so he was clawing at the glass. I know he's not a leopard gecko, but he's great. Honestly, he's like, he really wanted to come out, so we're just gonna let him do his thing. Okay, so now that we've got enclosure size and prices for them out the way, now we can talk about what you need in the enclosure. Typically 3 hides, like I said before, and some things for them to climb on. Other little hides. More is always better, you know. If you want to do the best for your animals, then do as much as you can for them, which is what I plan to do for this guy here, and obviously everyone else. But this guy is like, look at him. This is a leopard gecko video, you know. You're not a leopard gecko, and I know you're trying to kill yourself in there, because he can see his reflection. He's trying to fight his reflection. They're not gonna. They're never gonna bite you. By the way. Okay, so I'll get to showing you enclosures. So this is Echo's enclosure. There's Echo. Right in there. There she is. This is a 3 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot. It's well big enough. Obviously, it's got the UVB lamp or light, and underneath that hide right there. Underneath this hide right here, there is a heat mat. Obviously, so she can digest her food. But she has 1, 2, 3, 4 hides. She has plenty of room to do everything she wants to do. Water bowl, they're most likely going to drink from a spray bottle. So I'd just do that. Something's going on with this heat bulb, and I'm really not happy about it. Diogo though, he doesn't seem to be too bothered. And here we have Toothless's tank, which is a 2 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot. Toothless is inside there. I will show you guys Toothless. Okay, so there's Toothless. I don't want to ruin his whole hiding space. But he's got a little Toothless in here. He has only 2 hides because one of them had like metal rods or like little hide things, and it was rusting from all the spraying. So I just really didn't want to, you know, take that chance. And I'm sick, so I put it inside of there. It's got his water bowl, which he tipped. Like I said, they don't really drink water unless you spray them. This is Toothless, Black Knight Leopard Gecko. Can't wait to breed them with Pearl, and I'll show you guys Pearl now. Okay, so here's Pearl's tank. Here's the temperature for what leopard geckos should have, 31 to 40 degrees. As they come from places like Afghanistan and all places like that. There's a tank with 1, 2, 3, 4 hides. That one's the moist one. This one, actually these 2 are hot hides, and this one is a cool hide. Obviously she is hungry right now. Okay, so here's Pearl. Obviously I'm going to feed her some Morio worms. She did eat like not yesterday but the day before. So I'm going to do, I'm going to put these worms on here like this, and then she should, there we go. As you guys can see, she devours them. Just can't let them go in the tank. That is another tip. Do not let bugs escape into the tank, because they will nip at your gecko or your animal, whatever you have. Obviously in this case it is leopard geckos. She has one of the best feeding responses for any of my geckos. Haired Echo, Toothless is currently in a breeding frenzy, so he really wants to breed at the minute. She might, yeah. Oh. There you go. There we go. Just Pearl. She's a total eclipse leopard gecko. She's a female, obviously. She's going to be paired with Toothless in September time, sometime around then. And we should get some Black Knight total eclipses. Okay, so this is going to conclude the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was very knowledgeable. Hope it helped anyone who's planning on getting a leopard gecko. Let me know down in the comments if the leopard gecko ends up being the right pet for you. If not, I'll be making a bearded dragon one and a king snake one pretty soon. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe.